Alright guys, this is your friend and host Mayank Batra, and today we'll be knowing some things about digital marketing, the basics, how digital marketing works, what it is, and so on. So I will be sharing the agenda for today. Let's begin with the content. So guys, today's agenda would be something like to understand what exactly is digital marketing, why do you need digital marketing strategy, what is digital marketing strategy in the first place, how to get started, some key points to note, how to structure your digital marketing plan, and tactics to tackle the challenge. So, before we move ahead, I would like to give you an introduction of mine so that you know who your trainer for today or so guys, my name is Mayank Batra. I have been into sales and marketing for more than 13 years now and core digital marketing for 7 plus years now, and I have empowered more than 55,000 people so far as I could count. So let's talk about digital marketing. What exactly is digital marketing? A lot of people say connecting on virtual platforms, things like that, like growing business, building a brand. All this is digital marketing. Of course, I totally agree with you. But then, is there any specific definition that could like help you understand in a very short and concise manner and can actually help you impress your colleagues, clients, boss, friend, whatever? Like, it's super impactful and the shortest definition you could have ever hear about digital marketing I'm going to share with you. So in general, it is like promoting your business through digital channels like internet, website, emails, and many more, connecting with people, doing social media, doing search engine marketing, sending emails, doing everything around social, mobile. So all this counts as digital marketing nowadays. But before we move ahead, let me drop an amazing definition to you. The definition is the art and science of selling online. I repeat, the art and science of selling online. You to create the content you need a lot of art nowadays. It could be a meme, it could be a video, it could be an image, whatever. You need a lot of art, angle, imagination, creativity, and science to use the tools to understand the numbers, the analytics, and so on. So, we are going to learn a lot in depth about digital when we actually start the certification program. Let's talk about the components of digital marketing. Number one component is search engine optimization. Anybody heard about SEO or search engine optimization ever? So, search engine optimization. What exactly it is? Let it load. Optimizing your website, optimizing the content on your website and the technical aspects on your website so that your web page or website can actually rank on Google's first page. All right. So, in short, SEO is the process of optimizing content, technical setup, and reach of your website so that your pages can appear at the top of the search engine result page on those specific keywords. Now, what do next we have? We have a lot of website publishers like these WordPress website users and all. Uh, Anybody heard about WordPress here, where you can actually create website for free and of course paid version as well. So some points to note. You really got to note some points. Number one, it targets your business analysis. It tells you what kind of factors you need to focus on your online business to groom it up. If you have some platform that you are focusing on, and make sure that it will make sure that your business grows from branding and sales angle and you're not missing out on any part. For an example, you are running an advertisement in newspaper. You will never know what actual ROI that advertisement has given you down the line for 6 months or a year. But in digital, if you're running an advertisements, you are creating a lot of content, you will know that what kind of ROI, which type of content, what post, what platform is giving to my business. Is it really helpful? Should I invest more? Should I stop investing? And so on. Okay. So these are the various things that helps you to increase your business analysis. We will also learn about keyword research in the practical certification program when it begins. Keyword research is about finding the right set of keywords that actually people are typing or searching on Google so that we can create content around it or we can run ads around it or both. Why do we want to do that? Why do we want to create content around keywords that people are searching, or why do we want to run ads? Because we want to target them with our content bring them to our website, and increase our branding and sales. So, knowing what's in demand, what kind of questions people are asking, what kind of keywords people are typing, knowing that particular thing is a secret in its own, and knowing that holy grail secret by using some tools, once you become an expert in it, that I will make sure you do. Once you know that secret, it will be very easy for you to create streamline content that actually public is demanding on search engines, right? So now you know what people are asking from Google, and you can serve your content over there. Okay, then you can optimize your content, optimize your website according to people's, you know, intent, according to their enjoyability, shareability, to increase, once you optimize your content, you can make sure that people share it along and bring more people to your platform or your website or your content. In this sense, your branding increases if you're writing a good piece of content that is like shareable. Your branding of your website is increasing eventually and exponentially. Now, before we move any further, I want to tell you some three important hats of SEO right in front of you: white hat, black hat, and gray hat. Let's start with the white hat and then switch to gray hat. So, what exactly is this? So, they are the names or the techniques of performing SEO practices. Now, when you do SEO, of course, you are doing some optimization according to Google's parameters or search engine's parameters, but then there would be some ethical processes and there would be some unethical tools and processes that would exploit the loophole of search engine. Every tool, every platform in this world has some or the other loophole. We all agree to that, right? So even Google has some loopholes. So white hat is the process of performing SEO in which you use all the ethical processes and ethical tools to bring your website on the first page of Google. Okay. Gray hat. Okay, let's talk about black hat now. Black hat is using all the unethical tools and unethical processes to bring your website up ahead in the search engine result pages to the first page. While gray hat is a combination of white hat and black hat, of course, which means some ethical or some unethical tools and some ethical and unethical processes to bring your page on the first page of Google, bring your website or web page. Now, what is the difference? Why do even black hat exist, or why do even people use it? Because the major reason is the timeline. Let's say white hat SEO will take you around 5 to 8 months or maybe 6 months approx to rank your website and bring it to the first page of Google, while black hat will just deliver it in 15 to 20 days. But then there are fair chances that search engine will penalize your website if you perform black hat or gray hat and get caught. So make sure stick to white hat only. That is only thing I would highly recommend. Do not ever jump from anything from white to black or gray. Even if your agency, your friend or your colleague recommends or get some good lucrative offer, don't. Okay? Okay, let's talk about PPC. A lot of you people must have heard about PPC, right? Advertisements, online ads, Google ads, PPC, CPC, all these terminologies, somewhere or the other, you might have heard about it in your workplace or your online surfing and all. What does this mean? It means pay per click. In short, these are the advertisements that are present on the top whenever you search for a keyword on the search engine or its network. So, for an example, let me showcase it to you. Do you see some advertisements, guys? Do you see some ads? Now, do you see some ad? These are all shopping ads, right? Yes. So, again, we all engage on YouTube on a daily basis. We all see skip ads, yes or no? Okay, cool. All these are advertisements. So, you got to make sure that how to run ads, I'm going to teach you. How to select the keywords, I'm going to train you about it. What kind of keywords people are searching, I'm going to train you about that. So when you have Demand when you know the right strategy, when you have a budget, when you need to practice without budget. I'm going to train you about everything. Okay. So these are the sample advertisements that I just showcased you that other brands are running. Now, why do you even need a digital marketing strategy? Because number one, it will increase your sales and will give you a forecast that okay, if your strategy is working good or bad. If it is working bad, try to optimize it to increase the sales. If it is working good, go on, keep pushing it, right? To make your company's work more effective, you must take advantage of all the valuable marketing resources and technologies, and internet tops that list. So, in short, digital top that list. Okay. So, what exactly is a strategy or a blueprint or something like that? Of course, we have a dedicated module about it, but let's know first what is digital marketing strategy. It is basically a blueprint or a plan of action to achieve your digital marketing goals. It could be as small as okay, we need to get 15,000 clicks in a month from Twitter. As small as that, or as big as 15,000 clicks from Twitter, 60,000 clicks from Facebook, 1 lakh visitors from Instagram, and I need like 1 lakh products to be sold out of these visitors in a month, and any more. Like, I need 1 million views on all the 3 videos on YouTube in a month, and I need to create 10 plus videos in the next 3 weeks, and so on and so forth. I need to post like 10 stories per day. I need to organize an event. I need to promote that event. I need fundraising. I need monetary benefits from these sales, ticket sales, and all. So these could be your goals, your digital marketing goals. Everything connected to your business online could become a goal. Gaining visitors, gaining clicks, gaining numbers, increasing sales, increasing branding, everything. Okay. So a lot of you people might be wondering, okay, Mayank, now we have like you have given us enough gyan for the last 20-30 minutes. Let's talk about how to get started. These are the various steps you got to use to get started, and here it goes. Let me just start from the left. Number one, there are two goals of every marketing. Number one is branding, and another one is sales. Okay. So once you are focused on either one of them or both, you need to make sure what you are doing. Only then you need to move ahead with the strategy. Number one. Number two, when you are doing something on digital, always and always have goals. Now, the presentation has mentioned SMART goals. Now, these are not SMART goals like good looking goals, wearing a lot of good suit and shirt, or maybe office wear, or maybe good, makeup. No, please. SMART goal is something like this. I want you guys to focus on this one. Go ahead, consider it as a home assignment and read it out. Okay, I've given the link in the all chat. This is the race framework. It allows you to plan the funnel and your goal, exactly how you need to perform or pursue your digital marketing. Okay, read this entire blog more than once or twice, at least twice. Okay, then my dear friend, you need to start creating your buyer's persona. What does this means? This means you need to know who your audience is. You need to define their wake up time, their sleep time, their interests, their behavior, their demographics. And let me guide you here as well. HubSpot buyer persona template or builder. Builder is the right one. Make my persona. Use this tool to create a persona. Use this tool. Just start by build my persona. Just follow the steps and fill the questions and the forms in 6 steps. You will get your audience persona ready. Now you have a goal, you have an audience, and of course, you are planning your SMART goal accordingly. So, what's gonna happen? Of course, my dear friend, you know whom to target and how to target. So, you will have the right marketing strategy by selecting the right platforms, right pieces of content to the right audience with the right intentions and expectations. Okay. Then you need to allocate a budget in the very first place, And then once everything is ready, see, everything is ready. It's just like sending a mail, right? Once you have written the content, everything is ready, and suddenly you are ready to launch your campaign. Voila. Once you launch the campaign within a stipulated period of time, it could be 48 hours, it could be 10 days, it could be 1 week. You keep an eye over it, right? So that now you know what's happening, how my campaign is performing, what kind of budget I have invested, should I optimize it, should I change the content, should I do something else for my audience, should I have I like set my expectations into realistic expectations, or maybe I'm expecting too much, or maybe I'm getting too much better results than my expectations. Everything will be mentioned here once you follow these steps. So make sure, guys, you are building a good strategy that starts with goal and ends with tracking. Now, there are some key factors you should be knowing. Always have a goal, always set an objective, no matter what. Always, always, always set an objective, okay? Analyze your past efforts, like whatever you have done in the past. It could be creating content for YouTube, creating content for Instagram, making some reels, creating videos for Facebook, tweeting a lot on Twitter. It could be anything, 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 anything. Okay? Just make sure that you analyze, and then improvise from those analysis. Don't just analyze and keep it with you. So, analyze and improvise and implement the changes, okay, in real time. Communicate with your audience, communicate with your team, communicate with your boss, communicate with your colleagues, communicate with your agency, communicate with your mentor. Without communication, you won't be able to win the race, okay, win the digital race. You won't be able to do that. Communicate as much as you can. Over communicate. Like, this is the thing that is like super good when it gets over delivered, okay? So communication is the best thing in the process. Identify your means, like what kind of tools you want to use, what kind of people you need, what kind of platforms you want to publish content on, what kind of sources you need to run ads, what kind of budget you need, and so on and so forth. Once you know your sources for your money, for your platform, for your audience, everything, you are like 80% sorted. Okay? Ultimately, create a good, beautiful strategy slash blueprint slash plan of action and implement it and optimize it in real time. So the cycle is rotating. Okay? You create a plan, execute it, analyze it, improvise it, and then again execute it. So again analyze it. It goes in cycle, okay? Now, we have structured learning at Edureka. If you be a part of digital marketing certification training for 5 weeks, around 30 hours approximate, this is something how it's going to be. Let me load it. You're going to learn all these modules with hands-on experience, and from introduction to digital marketing to keyword planning and on-page optimization to off-page optimization of your website to gain more traffic and branding, to search engine marketing, that is running ads, to email marketing, social media marketing, learning about Facebook and Instagram organically as a tool, as a platform, and knowing how to run ads on Facebook and Instagram. Then same with YouTube, knowing how to create a channel to running ads on YouTube. Same goes with Google Ads as well. Same goes with Twitter and LinkedIn ads as well. Then we are going to switch to Google Analytics, knowing everything about the tool, Google Analytics tool, from where the user came in, what are they doing on my website, how much time did they spend, which device did they use, knowing all the things about the user except their name, address, and phone number. Google Analytics is going to tell us. And then at the last, in the 10th day, we are going to learn an integrated digital marketing campaign, which could be self paced. There are a lot of case studies involved in this particular module, and overall, every module has a bit of case studies involved and some of practicals involved as well. So, introduction doesn't have any practicals, but after that, every module has a lot of practicals in it. Okay, I'm going to showcase the tools, the processes, and you got to implement it from your end. Yes, theory is also there. So in every module, we are going to cover the theory part first, the presentation part first, and then we are going to jump to the practicals. Okay. So how to structure your plan? Check it out. This is how you can structure your digital marketing strategy. You plan it, you publish it, get more reach, get more actions from the users. You convert those people or visitors who have taken action. You again re engage them with other content and repeat the process. Okay. Shift your focus to content marketing, not on anything else. All your goals will be fulfilled. Any digital goal it is will be fulfilled by content marketing. Understand the organic content and paid advertising. How to do that? So these are the two major things that you need to know before even you want to execute anything in digital, and all these things will be trained in digital marketing certification program by Edureka. We are done for the day. This is your friend and host, Mayank Batra. Happy to be a part of your digital marketing journey, guys. Thank you very much.